Hey guys, before I begin, I just want to say thank you guys for bringing my last video up for. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm doing a thing where if a certain video gets 5 to 10 views, then that means I will be making another one. In this case, this one got 15 views. Now, let's keep it up, guys. Let's see some double digits. If it does get to single digits, then what I will do is I will add up the last 2 videos. So in this case, it would be the Ring Fit Adventure, and then Let's Play Mini Metro. I will take those 2 videos and combine them, like view-wise. I would take the 2 views and I'll combine them. In this case, it will be 8, so that's perfect. But since you guys have shown a lot of support to the last one, then I figured I would bring out another one for you guys. So let's get started. What's up, guys? It's GamerTeen and welcome to my video. Today I'm gonna be doing a Pokemon Master Tips and Tricks video. You guys really liked my Skylanders Ring of Heroes version, so I figured I would do Pokemon Masters one, but in a little bit of a different way. I was thinking, because there's a lot of stuff to cover, I might turn this into a series. So if you like this one, which I'm hoping this gets the same amount of attention as my Ring of Heroes one, I will make another version. So these are all the things that I will be covering. This episode is mainly going to be focusing on editing the teams, leveling up, and unlocking level caps. The rest of this will be the remaining 6 things for sync pairs will be mentioned in another video. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to talk about is editing your team. So there's a couple of ways you can do. There's a couple of ways to edit your team. There's in single player, but there's also co-op, and I'll probably explain the 2 guys in the future, but we're mainly going to focus on single player. So once you get Brock and Misty, you'll be able to create your first team. Now once you get more trainers though, I will say it is definitely important to make teams to like match your team up to like your next battle. So if you're doing the story mode, like here, let me give you guys an example. So let's say you're barely starting the game, right? You're just starting and you're already at your first boss battle against Rosa. Or no. How about this? Let's say you've already beat Rosa, but you're on the first battle of the second chapter. It's important to check It's important that you make a team of the exact types. Now, if you only have one grass type and one electric type, that's okay. You can always add another Pokemon trainer in there, another trainer in that might not have the same element, but as like a supporter. And if you do end up getting 2 grass type trainers, add them in. Also, on the side, also resetting teams. This is another thing. Set a team for when you plan on battling. So the first time your first battle, you could do your grass and electric type or whatever, and then just keep on making teams for those. But a better thing to do is if you have a lot of trainers from all 18 types, make teams of all 18 types and put all the trainers in there. Now, here's one thing to note though. Not every single type is going to have way more than 1 or 2 trainers. Some teams are only going to have maybe 2 or 3 at the most. So you do want to take that into consideration. So if you only have 2 ground types, then find somebody who is stronger to kind of help them out. Or try finding somebody that has the same type or has another type. For example, like if you had a trainer that had a Pokemon with, let's say, grass type, but their other ability is ground type, then add them to it. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but you guys know what I'm getting at. But pre-setting teams with all 18 types is going to help you become better, because then you'll know that if it's an all grass type battle, then you just select your grass type team or electric type. Now if you have to like mix them up, you can go ahead and do so. Just remember to bring your preset teams back to their original form. Don't mix them up and get confused. Now, naming your teams, it's not going to be like a lot of games where you get to just type super crazy long titles. You get a certain amount of text to add. So I think it's like 15 or 16 characters long. You don't get very much. So what I would do is just only type in the type, the Pokemon types. That might sound kind of lame, but it's the only way you're going to be able to get around it. And it just makes it a lot easier if you're going to be doing this editing. Another thing is to like before your battles, guys, or even when you're editing your teams, be sure to edit your team's tactics. And what I mean is, you can go in here and you'll notice there is preset, optimize, and tactics. Now, my thing is actually filtered, so let me go ahead and clear that filter. So let me clear that. So it'll show all the different players from the strongest to the weakest, but tap on this blue thing called tactics and you will see all of the different, you will see all 3 of your members in order. Now, here's what I would recommend. Put your strongest, like, you can kind of base it like with either attack or their health. For me, I would do your St. Pair's health or Pokemon health. And you can see on the top it says tap to choose the order in which opposing St. Pair's will target your trainer. So don't put the trainer with the lowest health on top, because that means it's going to put your team in danger and you might not be able to win the battle. So what I would do is, let's see, we're going to put Sharon on the top here, and look at that, that's perfect. So you guys can see it works out perfectly. We have Sharon at the top, Whitney on the Whitney second, and my trainer last. This is so that my trainer will stay protected and not get defeated. Now, there will be times that other teams might get your opponent first, or get your get the weakest trainer first, but just make sure you use this. Now, for you advanced players out there, it's important that you add things called gears. Now, actually, you know what? I'm gonna explain that in another video. That'll be, I'll probably even do videos where I kind of introduce you guys to different stuff. But on the top here, it says you'll notice the different slots. This is for gear, and I'll explain that in a future episode. But yeah, so that's pretty much team editing your team. Let's move on to the next thing. Alrighty guys, so next topic is leveling up. There's a couple of ways you can level up. One way is by playing the game, and that's pretty much how you would, and that's pretty much what you would do in every game. When you keep playing, you'll level up. But another way you can level up is by getting these things called training manuals. There are 4 different versions. There's a 1-star level up manual, a 2-star, 3-star, and 4-star. Each manual will have its own effect. This is a 1-star right here. This is a 2-star. You'll notice it increases the level a little bit more. 3. And then here's 4. Now it's not always going to be like this, you guys, especially with upper level trainers. For instance, here's a 1-star. You're probably thinking it didn't do anything. It did. It's just a very small amount of XP. Here's a 2-star. This one raised its level a little bit. So watch, just a little bit, nothing happened yet. Here's a 3-star, kind of the same thing. It hasn't raised its level. And then here's the 4-star. So you'll notice the XP is not going up. It's just, well, the XP is going up, not the level. Now, let me show you guys what happens when I click on one of these. So you'll notice that I just went from level 1 to 9. Very cool. Now, to earn these training manuals, there's a bunch of different ways you can earn them. One of them is through, let's see, there are these little bingo cards here. There's probably a chance that, yep, right there. There's probably a chance that you will earn some training manuals. You might even receive them as like little gifts too. In some storylines, you'll even be able to earn them. Another way you might be able to earn them is through the login bonuses. You'll be able to get some training manuals through there. Let's see, here we go. So you can see all the different, yep, right there. So you'll notice you can earn training manuals through here. Or another thing you can do is go to this place called the level up course. And here you'll be able to choose a bunch of different courses to participate in. And if you want to gain, if you want to gain more of these training manuals, you can use this section. So now there is. With this new update for the game, they introduced a brand new thing called skip tickets. And skip tickets are what you can use to speed up the battle. And with this, it's super helpful because the more you use, the more rewards you get. But it does come with a little bit of a penalty, and that is if you use them all, if you use a lot of them, you might not have enough energy to get into battle. So do keep that in mind. So try to do like maybe 5, just to keep the balance a little bit. Don't go too crazy, and that's what I'm gonna do in this case, just to show you what happens. I'm not gonna go too crazy with the wasting of energy, but I'm still going to show you guys what happens once I get enough. When I use the skip tickets, you can see that I get 3. I got 17 3-star manuals and 9. Where's that? 3 and 9. Hang on. Thank gosh for Zoom, you guys. Without this, I don't know how I would be able to look at the screen. Okay, it's a 3. So essentially, I have about, I won 20 training manuals. So now what we can do is we can use those towards leveling up our trainers. So I'm gonna go back here, level up, use the same trainer that I did before. Actually, let's use the one on this guy because I did it on this one. So we're gonna go ahead and boost it up. Let's do a 2-star manual. Boom! It went from level 9 to 28. Let's see now. 9 to 39. And then this one. Level 9 to 51. So use one of these. There we go. So you can see the level increasing every time I use one of these. So you can see all the amounts that I've used. Kind of an equal amount. So now we're gonna go ahead and input this, and boom, look at that. We are now at level 72. So we're not quite at the max yet, but we're getting there. So you can see what the training manuals do. Yeah, anytime you get a new trainer, guys, be sure to level them up immediately. And if you have a lot of skip tickets and you still have a bunch of energy, use those. Not all of them, but just use some to get you a bunch of level 3 training manuals if you can, because you do start with the first section of the level up area, and then once you advance to the very hard portion of it, you'll be able to get 3 and 4-star training manuals or level up manuals. But yeah, that's leveling up your team, guys. Yeah, let's move on to the next thing. Alright, here's the thing, guys. You don't have to have your trainers at level 100. You can unlock their levels. You can unlock their level caps to make them go farther. Now, I will say this though, sometimes you will have to unlock your level cap, especially if you're going into some of the tougher battles, because not every single battle is going to be as easy. You're not going to encounter trainers that are like, let's say, level 50 or level 80. You might not encounter that. It might be 110 or 120, or even in this case with the new Champion Stadium, it's level 125. So you might want to unlock. So you might want to unlock your level cap. Now to do that, you will need specific items. These items can be used to, like I said, unlock your level cap. Now to earn these special items, there's It's kind of the same thing. You can earn them through battles, I believe. Let's see. You can earn them through the bingo games. Here, let me show you guys. So you can earn them through here, depending on which one you use. So you can see. Check your bingo board, you guys, because you might unlock something like this. But I think in some of these you might be able to earn stuff like this, or even in the achievements you'll be able to earn some cap unlocks. Actually, you know what? Another way, I don't know if I mentioned this with the leveling up, but you can also exchange items in the shop for stuff like this. You can trade in stuff to get oh no, actually that's the wrong thing. Here we go, this is what we want. You can come into the shop and exchange items for your cap unlock items. Another way to do it is just like with leveling up. You just go to the what's it called? Cap unlock training area. Now you'll notice there are 3 different groups. There's level 100, which is what you'll start with, 110, and then now you come up to the 120 group right here. So you can tap on one of these and it will tell you, oh, look at that. So this is one that just uses one element or one type. Tap on it. Now, not all of my trainers are at 120, but they're getting there. So you guys can kind of see how that looks like. Let's see, what is this one looking for? Oh, this one's looking for fire. And then this one, I believe, let's see, water. Alright, I have all of these. So, yeah, make sure before you battle, try and match the weaknesses with the trainers and stuff, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's pretty much level the cap unlock. You guys already know how the skip tickets and stuff work with that. It's kind of the same thing. But, yeah, guys, that is it. That pretty much completes the first episode of the Pokemon Masters Tips and Tricks video. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you can, leave a like on this video, drop a comment, subscribe if you're new, and what else? Oh, and if this video can get 5 to 10 views, I might make another one of these. Or yeah, if this could get the same amount as my Skylanders Ring of Heroes one, then I'll make another one of these. Or, you know what, I might even bring the game back. So we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching.